Hello everybody, my name is Cul Blu and I am bringing you guys random podcast number 75. And for everybody who's wondering, for everybody who's concerned, yes guys, I am done with finals and I did pass all my classes. One class just barely, that Cisco class really killed me. But I got a C in the class, which is not the greatest thing in the world and I can't brag about it. But we do have the option for that class to do some extra stuff. Like if we get our certification, like our halfway certification, then we get an A in both that class and the class before. So I am going to be working for my certification, so needless to say, I'm still going to be casting, but I'm going to be studying a crap ton of Cisco while I'm on break from school, so that way when school starts back up, I can jump right back in, take that certification, get A's in those classes, and then ace the next Cisco class, because there's 4 of them total for me, and I've taken 2 already. So, all that aside guys, because you guys don't care about that, you guys care about some freaking Dota. This is Dota, I haven't casted in a while, I don't know what's going on anymore. Legion Commander came out, I played a whole bunch of Wraith Knight, and that was freaking fun as crap, especially once I figured out that not everybody has the same spells. And all I gotta say guys, is I love the crap out of Shadow Shaman. If you guys watch my POVs, you know that I love playing Shadow Shaman, and oh my gosh, Shadow Shaman and Wraith Knight, it's so freaking fun. It's not even funny, like I can turn a whole AoE of people into chickens, and I'm just thinking to myself, why can't Shadow Shaman always be like this? And of course, then I remember it would be because he would be broken if it was like that. So, all that aside, this is a random podcast number 75. Number 74 should have been right before this one, and I recorded that one while my finals were still going on, and I don't know, I forgot to post it. So, you guys are probably going to see both these videos posted the same day. And for everybody who's watching in the future, you'll see the same date on both of them, so you won't really care anyway. It's just YouTube videos. Nobody cares about that. So, things to talk about right now. Like I said, I haven't casted in a while. About 2 weeks time. It was my little 2-week hiatus, so I can go study stuff. This is my unofficial announcement for it. I'm gonna make an official video for it too. But for everybody who knows that I'm an admin for the Sunday Evening Cup series, I will no longer be doing that because that really ate into my time for studying in class. And I'm not saying that if I wasn't adminning for the SCCS, that I would have done a lot better in my classes, because I think I got B's overall and a C in one of my classes. But I'm just saying, it was like 7 hours every Sunday. It's a lot of time to devote towards something, especially if you're volunteering for it. And it's a really fun thing, it's a really fun process. I'm glad I did it, and it was really interesting and really awesome to be an admin for a tournament like that, such as that, where we were on Dota TV getting freaking live people watching us. That was awesome, that was fun. But guys, I can't do it every Sunday for 2 months. That's out of the question, especially now since I have to focus more on my studies, especially since this is my last year coming up. So, needless to say, I won't be doing the SCCS anymore, so sad. Sorry guys, I might still be cast for them every once in a while, if they will allow me, but I won't be there. Anyway, but like I said, that's my unofficial announcement. I'll make an official announcement when I do my last video for the SCCS, which actually, I should have done that like a few days ago, because it's been a week since I've done my, since the last SCCS, relative to the time this video was recorded. So anyway, enough of that, all the housekeeping is done. Let's go and look at the people in the game. Let me do introductions, starting outside of the Radiant, because they were picked up completely first while I was rambling on about myself. On this Mirana, we see Andrelin on Mirana. Moving over to this Broodmother, we see Skylark. That's like, oh wait, no, never mind. That's like Slark, but in the sky. Moving over to this Legion Commander, which I'm excited to see, because this is also the Legion Commander with an awesome outfit, which I think is ridiculously priced. I think it costs like $35. Freaking crazy. But we see Salad with Tangos on that Legion Commander. Moving over to this nice Stalker who's actually going to be playing either mid or jungle. I'm not too sure where he's going. We see Paradise on him. And last but not least on this Rubick, who's just hanging out, running on towards doing the watering game. We see D3 Tyne 7 on him. And I wanna comment on this really fast too, because I do like this ward spot a lot better than I like this ward spot or that ward spot. And I don't know why I never remember to do it. But if you're on the Radiant side and you place a ward right here, you can get some really nice vision on both the runes, and you can also see if there's a rotation coming in from somewhere over here or possibly somewhere over here. So some pretty cool stuff going on there already. And oh my gosh, wrong buttons already. CulBlu done been away too long. Moving on down bottom, because you see Earthshaker about to die. He just needs a few more hits. Beautiful kick going on top of the nice Stalker. Rubick might be able to finish him off, but no, Earthshaker is going to stay alive because of that kick, that judo kick that he just slapped him all up in the face and said, no bro, you shall not pass. And nice Stalker does go away. But let me go and start introductions on this pure evil, on this Earth Spirit, who's just hanging out down bottom, doing a nice job staying alive. Moving over to the mid, we see, of course, a Magnus, which is someone we haven't seen him for freaking ever. We see Insolent. I'm gonna call him Insolent. Insolent. On this Earthshaker up top, we see casual player hanging out on him, just having a ball up there with that Earthshaker eating some trees because he's a vegetarian. Who would have thought? Moving on to his Vengeful Spirit, we see somebody taking a lot of damage. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce this. Chick Vaser. On Vengeful Spirit. And last but not least, in this jungle, we see the one, the only man in this game next to Legion Commander, which technically is a woman. We see Poison on that axe. I think that ends all the callouts. And speaking of Legion Commander, I've been seeing a lot of Legion Commander jungle, and I don't like it. I mean, where else is she really going to get farm? And she's kind of built towards that jungle because she can give herself a lot of regen for free and get a lot of damage output on top of some creeps, especially when she's getting attacked by things. But at the end of the day, for me, I think Legion Commander do a lot better as a primary carry role, as opposed to like a secondary person who shows up and tries to duel you, just gets some free damage, and then become a later game carry. I think she would do really well in a role such as like a safe flame farmer. But it's really too early to tell. We haven't seen any amazing plays just yet, but we will be seeing those eventually. Coming up from the pro players, because Legion Commander's new. She came out like, I don't know, 3 days before I started, or 3 days before my finals ended. Something like that. But here she is, guys. You can see her spells. She has her overwhelming odds, which is really fun, especially when you have a lot of people in one spot. It does a lot of damage if you have a lot of people. Press the attack, really nice ability to keep you alive. And actually, speaking of keeping people alive, we got Earthshaker down bottom. He's about to be going down here very soon. He needs a little bit just to keep him alive. He does throw a nice little push, or a nice little roll trying to get out, but Night Stalker getting a nice little position in front of him, and he was forced to kick away, but it doesn't matter. He went down to, of course, the Night Stalker, who got a nice little void all up on his face, and that was a dead Spirit of Earth. Meanwhile, in the jungle, we see Axe in a little bit of trouble. He has a lot of HP gone. Gonna pop himself a healing salve and continue to be a man in the jungle. And well, Legion Commander trying to do the same thing, but she was not able to make it out of that one alive. Not enough life still. Needs a little bit more damage. Now, as far as item builds for Legion Commander, because she is the most interesting one in this game to me, because she is the newest one here, next to Earth Spirit. She does have some really nice synergy with, of course, strength items because she's a strength hero. But oh my gosh, we got Earth Spirit down bottom, boom, right on top of that Rubick, and Rubick does go down. Now we got Earth Spirit versus the Night Stalker. They're trying to go toe to toe. I think Earth Spirit will be losing this fight because Night Stalker does have the movement speed, and it is going to be nighttime in about 4 seconds time. Earth Spirit is going to desperately try to run away. He will be able to make it out. No, it doesn't matter. He does get a nice little stun on top of it. Night Stalker kicks him back, and Night Stalker nighttime is here, but he does not have the advantage anymore. Phase boost is up on him as well. And Earth Spirit, he's actually going to go and throw the roll, trying to get the kill on top of Night Stalker, but Night Stalker did decide to run away the long way. And boy, was that too close for comfort. I'm just saying, guys, if Nighttime would have hit like 2 seconds earlier, Night Stalker might have been able to get the last few blows on top of Earth Spirit before he got away. But that was very close to Nighttime before that all happened. Anyway, mid, we got Mirana rotating, and she might be able to get an arrow off top of Magnus. Magnus is a little bit of trouble. Arrow can fly here very soon if she wants to throw it, but she will not throw it. She doesn't have enough damage to back her up. All Rubick has is a level 2 zap, and that's really about it. Meanwhile, we got a VS. VS with the Sentry Wars around the corner, trying to see if she can find a Broodmother, and Broodmother will be here. Trying to throw a little bit of damage on top of Earthshaker. Earthshaker going to back away. He's really low. Dangerously low. Speaking of people who are dangerously low, down bottom we got Night Stalker trying to juke this damage coming up from Earth Spirit, who has a freaking low. Well, I think it used to be. They recently changed it, but his silence at level 1 on his. I don't know where his silence is. I don't know which one is his silence. Yes, this one. His silence on his boulder smash. It used to be 5 seconds at all levels. Anyway, speaking of 5 seconds at all levels, we got Earth Spirit about to be going down. He's going to try to go toe to toe with Night Stalker, trying to get the kill on top of him, but Night Stalker able to survive. Rubick zapping the damage away from that Earth Spirit, and that level 2 zap is what saved Night Stalker's life, because if you look at it, that zap from Rubick is on level 2. It did reduce his damage by 20, and Earth Spirit hits for a whole entire 64. Our Night Stalker had an entire 50 HP left, so 2 hits from that. Without that zap on, that would have been a dead Night Stalker, and also a dead Earth Spirit too. Meanwhile, mid, Mirana just going down, trying to get a kill on top of Magnus, but wasn't enough. The rotation coming from Axe a little bit too strong. And speaking of rotations too strong, we got Vengeful Spirit and Earthshaker rotating right back into their own lane, killing a Broodmother with a Sentry Ward all by its lonesome. Broodmother did not pop her ult. She was trying to, I don't know, it looks like she was trying to run away. And she did just recently pop a soul ring, so she did get caught out pretty darn badly. That's 150 HP that she lost to herself. And Earthshaker, of course, he has his damage. Vengeful Spirit, she has her stun. It's a really tough lane for her to face. I will admit that. Magnus using up those bottle charges, going to send him back on the courier. He's picking his arcane boost back up as well, doing a nice little micro with that, trying to keep his mana as efficient as possible. Meanwhile, Broodmother's here. Earthshaker sees that Broodmother. He's actually going to throw out a few auto attacks on top of Broodmother. Look how much HP she just lost from that. It's mainly because she only has she only has a few items. We got a rotation coming on top. Earthshaker, how many points do he have? He has... Wow, so many points inside the enchanted totem. He might be trying to be a carry here very soon. I don't really know, but we got Earthshaker in a little bit of trouble. Nice Stalker does show up, trying to do a little bit of damage. He's going to be going for the juice, going to be going for the life. Earthshaker, nice little stun. Vengeful Spirit does show up just in time, throws out the stun. Broodmother's going to be around the corner. She just needs one more spawn spiraling, and she'll be able to kill this Earthshaker. And it looks like Nice Stalker got tunnel vision. He's going to go and try to kill the Earthshaker, but it doesn't matter too much. He's going to be running away. He's going to be forced to back away. Broodmother does find himself an Earthshaker in the jungle. Mirana ulti does fly through, just to keep these guys safe a little bit. And now we got mid. What's going on mid? What's going on mid? Nothing going on mid. Just Mirana popping that ulti, trying to keep the Broodmother safe, and Nice Stalker alive. And Nice Stalker is, in fact, still alive, but don't forget, there's a Sentry Ward down here. Vengeful Spirit does see it. I think one wave of Terror will be enough to kill the Nice Stalker, but she needs 6 more seconds, and she has 0 seconds left because she is dead right now, guys. Meanwhile, mid, we got dual mid. We got a Magnus plus a Wild Earth Spirit mid. They're trying to go for killing on Mirana. One silence is all they really need. She's going to actually go throw out the roll, kicks Mirana right back into the worst spot possible. She leaps down to the low ground. Doesn't really matter. She goes down. Easy kill is easy. That's all I got to say. Meanwhile, on top, speaking of easy kills are easy, we got Earthshaker about to be going down. Easy kill is easy indeed, and he does go down, and he's in fact building a carry build, which is a difficult thing to do. It's a very difficult thing to do as an Earthshaker because he needs so much as far as I'm concerned. He needs phase boots, he needs the crystals, he needs a lot of damage. And the basic thinking behind that carry Earthshaker is that you want to be able to make it to where when you pop your enchanted totem and you crit, you hit for like 1,000 damage at least. And it hurts a lot, guys. It's a very impressive thing to see. And when Magnus, lucky for him, nighttime just ended, so he'll be able to run away a little bit faster. And Night Stalker's going to try to follow him. Arrow from Mirana does fly, does miss everything. Now we got Magnus charging on bottom. He's going to make us alive, but we got Earth Spirit jumping right in, being a full man, pops his ulti as well. And this is an axe, getting a nice little taunt on top of Night Stalker. Night Stalker does go down, and that is a dead Night Stalker. Meanwhile, mid, Mirana is still rotating around. And oh, by the way, guys, it's a little random thing to mention now, but I don't know if you guys noticed, but the graphics in this game, like the models look significantly better. And that's because I got a new graphics card while my finals were going on. So you know the temptation was there for me to keep playing games instead of studying, and I kind of did a little bit. But let's not admit to that, guys. Let's not admit to my failures. And speaking of failures, down bottom we got Legion Commander a little bit of trouble. She can throw out a nice little duel if she wants to, but not enough damage on top of her part. She has not enough HP. One moment of courage might be able to keep her alive, but no, won't really matter. Earth Spirit going to slap her in the back with a rock on the side, and now we got Night Stalker getting a nice little void on top of Axe. Axe is going to throw out the taunt on top of Night Stalker, force him to come back face him a little bit. Night Stalker has no points of his ulti. I just realized that, but it doesn't really matter. Night Stalker's going to go toe to toe with 2 people, a man and an Earth Spirit. Who's going to be man enough? Doesn't really matter because Night Stalker is not a man. He is a cat vampire bat thing. And now we got, speaking of cat vampire bat things, we got Mirana a little bit of trouble. Her cat is about to be going out here very soon. If Earth Spirit can get one kick on the rock does fly, does miss, and these guys are still going to try to find that Mirana. Mirana does get hit with a stun from Vengeful Spirit, enough damage to kill her. Meanwhile on the river, Magnus does go down. Easy kill is easy for Rubick. And up top, Broodmother just hanging on out with the Earthshaker, trying to build that carry style. I don't know if he'll be able to get his items up fast enough because right now, between Night Stalker and Mirana, they're doing enough. They're doing enough to keep them at bay. But if the kills keep going the way they're going, if Night Stalker keeps dying whenever he dives, if Mirana keeps getting picked off like this, it's going to be successful. So I mean, like I said, I'm really doubtful of Earthshaker becoming that strong of a carry that his team needs him to be. But then again, when you look at the fact that they still have an RP, they have an Earth Spirit with all the CC in the world, and have a Vengeful Spirit with a swap that can help them get a few free pickoffs, that just might be enough to help them overcome the fact that there's a Legion Commander and a Night Stalker and a Mirana on the side of the rated. And also notice I didn't mention Broodmother. I did not mention Broodmother. And the main reason for that is because, I mean, Broodmother's boring. She sits in the lane, she's a pushes. She can become a big issue, yeah, but she just sits in a single lane and just keeps pushing all day long. So her split push will help out. I do agree with that. Meanwhile, Earth Spirit is scouting out, get some beautiful intelligence on top of these guys. If there was only one Sentry Ward, there's a Sentry Ward here. These guys do know about Rubick telekinesis Earth Spirit down into the wrong river, and now Earth Spirit will be running away. Arrow from Mirana does miss just barely. Nice Stalker again, hit with the stun from Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit does not have a swap. She's not level 6. She needs one more creep to die. She is level 6 now. She can't throw a swap whenever she wants to. She needs to go ahead and level it up soon. Beautiful RP coming out from Magnus. Vengeful Spirit swap can come through here very soon. Stuns on top of Nice Stalker. Nice Stalker will not be able to do anything but pop himself a nice little magic wand. Boom! Legion Commander coming from middle of nowhere, getting a kill, free kill on top of Vengeful Spirit. Earth Spirit is still alive. Rubick trying to go for something on top of Earth Spirit. He did steal a magic missile. He does throw on top of Magnus. Magnus Skewer is up in 12 seconds. He has a nice little shockwave throw out, and there's a Nice little horn coming out from Legion Commander, but she's actually going to be a little bit of trouble. Remember, Skewer is still up on Magnus, so he can't go to low ground if he needs to. Earthspear going to go right on across the river because, hey, why the heck not? And wow, that was a pretty impressive fight coming out from the Dire. I did not see that going the Radiant's way at all to begin with because Vengeful, she had a level 6 coming up. Magnus had a beautiful RP on everybody. But at the end of the day, the Radiant did make something out of it. The Radiant did make something out of it. They were able to get the kill on top of Legion Commander. And Rubick did a nice job of keeping people alive, relatively speaking. But it could have went a lot worse, guys. Because remember, Earthspear was right on about here with an Invis rune. If that Central was not there, which is like look like Earthspear walks like maybe right there, Rubick got telekinesis, pushed him over here. That could have been a lot worse. Because the Earthspear could have easily thrown out like a nice little stun, got a silence on top of everybody, or a stun or whatever. And then Magnus could have came with his RP and just killed everybody. Casually killed everybody.
Tower is under attack.
Meanwhile on top we got an Axe hanging out in the jungle. Also, Night Stalker's here as well. We got the TP's coming in. TP does get cancelled. They do not want to go down. Magnus Blink Dagger's purchased. Now we got Night Stalker going to go on top of Axe. Axe in a little bit of trouble. Arrow coming from Mirana. Does land on top of a creep. And there's a beautiful G-Magnetic pull coming out from Earthspear. Axe will be able to fight another day, but will these guys be able to do much? Beautiful skill coming from Magnus on top of Broodmother, but she's invisible right now. Nobody has anything to detect her. Axe does miss the taunt. There's a Starfall coming out from Mirana. Mirana does leap away. She does have a haste ring, so she should be fine. Meanwhile, Rubick on the backside. Rubick, what he's going to steal? He does steal himself a magic missile. He has no mana to use, and beautiful kicks coming up from everywhere. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. Too much push pull. And now we got beautiful Earthshaker ulti coming out, bounce on top of two people. Legion Commander going to go toe to Earthshaker. She will win the duel, but she does lose the life at the end of the day. That is going to be better for her late game, but just not right now. Meanwhile, Broodmother trying to get the chase on top of Vengeful. Beautiful kill coming out from triple kill. Wow, triple kill coming out from Earthspear. And now we got two people getting pulled in by Magnus. Everybody's dead on the side of the Radiant side, and that was all a result of the fact that the timings on cooldowns were so perfect. So perfect for the Radiant. Oh, sorry, so perfect for the Dire. I want to say Magnus's RP just came off cooldown as soon as he got the RP whenever he dropped it. I'm not too sure, guys. I'm not too sure, but everything worked out in their favor. Just shows you guys the power of an Earth Spirit at the end of the day. Because I want to say he got a triple kill, and his Geomagnetic Grip. Where is it? Yeah, Geomagnetic Grip kept one of his people alive, Axe, who's still alive right now. It also was able, he was also able to drop a few boulders, rolling boulder, whatever, get some stuns, get some silences, and get some nice little AoE with his ult. So Earthspear, still one of the few heroes in this game that still confuses me to some extent, but he's still really cool. Way down bottom we got Earthshaker, gonna ignite, throw a nice little stun on top of Mirana. Mirana forced to pop that ult to back away. Not really going to set anything up. Night Stalker is he's actually going to dive. He doesn't know the Earthspear is down here, but these guys do know Mirana ulti was used, so they're being very careful and very cautious. So Mirana ulti is going to run out while the Vengeful does see him. Vengeful is going to try to throw a stun. Stun is not going to be able to come through. Magnus is here. Magnus can't keep VS alive. They're going to try to bait it a little bit. Beautiful skewer coming up from Magnus. A stun coming up from Vengeful following up, and the swap can follow up as well to keep him in his range. And it's like he will be able to, or he will be trying to run away. Legion Commander does come in and goes for the fight. I think she did win the fight, and she does get enough HP to... Yeah, she does get enough HP to keep the fight on. She has a lot of damage built up right now, but she actually needs to hurry and get her levels up. She does throw out her horn on top of herself, keep herself alive a little bit, and there's a stun coming from Earthshaker, catching out two. Rubick on the wrong side of the on the wrong side of that Earth that just got splitted in whatever fissures. I don't know what the name of that thing is. I was trying to say the split Earth, but that's Ultra Titan, not Earthshaker.
Structures are fortified.
And look, Broodmother still hanging out up top, casually pushing a lane because that's what she does all day long.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And Dire's top tower has fallen, as the lady says. And Broodmother pops up and spins webs. Earthshaker is the only person she sees here, but it looks like he's going to have some support here very soon. A Necro Book is actually coming up from Broodmother. Dust Appearance does get popped. Nobody finds a Broodmother. She's going to continue to hide in the trees. Axe going to throw out a taunt. And all the Spiderlings from Broodmother are going to be going down here very soon. Axe going to be taking a whole bunch of damage. Oh, beautiful boulder smash coming out from Earthspear, but he's actually going to be in a little bit of trouble now. Force Staff does come out. Does not go far enough. A little bit too short. These guys are trying to kill this Broodmother. But keep in mind, while they're focused on this Broodmother, they're losing this tower, and they're also going to be losing this tower here very soon if the Radiant were in position to actually stop it. But they're spending a lot of resources just to try to kill this Broodmother.
Middle tower has fallen.
And the stun does come out from Vengeful on top of Brood, but nobody's really able to get into range. And looks like Skylark is just going to hang out up here, get a Necro level 2, and just casually wait for the Cur to bring it to her. So like I said, Broodmother's very boring because she just sits in one lane and does the same thing over and over. Anyway, Earthshaker does give himself a nice little combination on top of Rubick. Rubick in a little bit of trouble. He's going to take a whole bunch of damage, and Axe is going to help him out with that damage. And Rubick does go down. I think he was trying to ward or whatever. I don't know what he was doing up there, but he does go down at the end of the day, guys. That's all that really matters. But with that said, Earthshaker's ulti is on cooldown, which is a lot of, not a crap ton, but it's a lot of damage that he needs to have. He's not going to have when this fight breaks out. Like, Mirana's going to be able to, I was saying, Mirana's just barely going to be able to make it out of that one alive, but no, the shockwave does beg to differ. Earthshaker going to be going for that Shadow Blade style Earthshaker, so you can line up those beautiful abilities. And let's just casually watch Stalker farm up some creeps, because he's going for what looks to be I was going to say a Maelstrom, but it's an armor. So guys do know that there's somebody over here. They do beautiful blink over to the side and gets a nice easy kill on top of that Legion Commander. She does go down. That is the result, the beautiful work of an observer that was placed down by, I don't know who. Don't know if it really matters. But Broodmother just being as annoying as possible. Just hanging it up here, just giving these guys a hard time, because now they have to focus on making sure the top tower doesn't die, because that's a tier 3. That is hard to kill. Earthspear does bomb himself a Geometry Sight, and Axe does go down bottom. Mirana's able to finish off with what looks to be an arrow or a Starstorm, whatever it's called. But Earthspear does have a gem, which means whenever Mirana pops that ulti, they need to be really cautious. They do not know he has a gem just yet, but they just might be getting ready to find out, because Magnus ulti is up. He is going to go for the blink. Earthspear does come forward, does do a bit of damage on top of everybody. Mirana going to come forward, throw a Starfall, and now force that forward, trying to get himself out of there alive. And he does get himself out of alive. Stalker in a little bit of trouble though. He's going to actually get hit with the RP coming up from Magnus, a single man RP, not what you really want. Earthspear able to pick up, no, Vengeful able to pick up the kill on top of that Stalker. And now we got Mirana on the run. Will these guys be able to find anything else as a result of that? The answer is no. Meanwhile, oh wait, no, they got to swap on top of Rubick. They might be able to get a kill on top of him. No, man. Vengeful dead. Easy kills, easy. Legion Commander able to pick out the ulti on top of him, on top of her, and get some free damage on top of her side. So Legion Commander, if you look at it, she has 44 damage right now, and it's almost on par with the Battlefield, about 20 damage away from that. And now we got Rubick on the run. Rubick does continue to run. And look, there's Broodmother, still hanging on the top, doing what she does best, pushing towers like a boss. Earthshaker coming forward. They do go for the stun. They do see the Broodmother up here, and Broodmother's in a little bit of trouble. Does get kicked over here to the side, and Earthspear is actually now stuck. He does force himself out. If only he was able to kick her in the right direction, he might have been able to get the kill with the Earthshaker, who is here ready and poised to go for the stun or go for something to help them kill her. But this top tower is about to be going down here very soon. This is not good. This is a tier 3 tower that's in desperate need of some tender love and care. But sadly, there's no tree and protector to help love it to life. Man, that sounds very provocative. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I won't do it again. On accident. And no, look, they get killed on top of Broodmother up top, finally. So Brood does die up top. And Earthspear just casually derps on away. Meanwhile, down bottom tower is going to be going down though as a result of all of this. And does she get lifesteal from towers? Are you kidding me? That is so stupid. So Legion Commander can get lifesteal from towers. That is broken. Earthspear comes forward, trying to see if we can find somebody. The TP does get successful on top of Rubick. He did just decide to TP out. But Stalker ulti is thrown out, so these guys need to be very cautious. I mean, I just realized that Stalker and Mirana are on the same team. So you can have the Stalker ulti to reduce the vision of everything, and you can have the Mirana ulti to fly around as well to help everybody get into beautiful positioning to kill stuff. So some cool tactics coming up from there. And here you go, guys. This seems to be the typical build for Legion Commander nowadays. And by nowadays, I mean the few days I've seen her play. People usually go for the armor on top of her, and the main reason for it is because of the lifesteal. If she can do more damage, she can get more lifesteal back, and that's an 80%, was it 25% chance? No, 22% chance to lifesteal, and she gets 80% of her damage that she deals as life back. So that's a lot of HP for free. Yeah, Mirana ulti does come through. Oh, Earthspear is here. They do know that they do know that people are chasing, but it doesn't matter. Earthshaker gonna get ganked like a boss, and Rubick stole something important. I think he stole Fissure, and if he did steal Fissure, it just might all be over. And guys, it just might all be over. Rubick has a Fissure up. He can catch out whoever he wants, throwing some nice little wards, feeling like a boss, feeling like a baller. Meanwhile, mid, we got the baller and bosses coming on mid. Magnus trying to get a skew on top of somebody. Does miss everybody completely, but he does get back to safety. Axe does TP in. It takes him a long time, but he is here nonetheless. Magnus blink is up in another 3 seconds. They will be able to go for the Legion Commander. Legion Commander actually able to counter these guys pretty well. with all this stuff. And Rubick actually in a little bit of trouble. He actually might get engaged one. He does get engaged one. Beautiful RP catches on top of 2 people. These guys will be trying to go for the kill. Mirana, I thought I heard the ulti, but it doesn't really matter. Leech Commander going to be going toe-to-toe with Magnus, and these guys are going to be forced to back away. Leech Commander does still win the fight, and she's still somehow still alive. Holy crap, guys. She can't do her armor toggle, but she needs to be very careful about it because there's so much damage falling on her backside. It doesn't really matter. She goes down, and her backside is gone, no longer existing. Meanwhile, Broodmother is still up top, doing what she does best, pushing a lane, and we got the runaway, the getaway card, and both Mirana and Stalker just hanging out down bottom. So at the end of the day, 2 people for 1. Really, it's a favorable trade in the favor of the Dire because Magnus uses RP already. He's not going to be all that much useful anyway. Legion Commander going down is a huge thing, but Magnus did go down to Legion Commander while the ulti was on him, while the duel was on him, which means that Legion Commander now has more damage than she ever had before. So Earthshaker going to come forward, trying to get the kill on top of Broodmother. They do find the Broodmother in the jungle, and now Earthshaker will be throwing all the CC they possibly can. Kicks coming from the side, and Broodmother just desperately trying to run away. She is forced to run away inside the Dire's base. They just try to hide in trees, and these guys can just be as obnoxious as they want to be. And they do find the Broodmother once again. And he's going to keep doing this over and over until they kill the Broodmother. And Broodmother does take a nice little bit of damage. Game is paused. Death rage. But look at how many resources are getting donated up towards top. Imagine if Broodmother wasn't here. Like the Radiant have all kinds of room to keep on pushing down bottom. And I mean they can take this tower for free. They're going to have to respond here very soon. They will be responding here very soon. Both the Magnus and the Axe. Axe is going to actually blink forward. Throws out the Battle Hunger. Battle Hunger does not land in time. So let's go and take a look at the net worth, because I think Legion Commander is worth the most on her team. I could be wrong. Yep, I'm wrong. Broodmother's worth the most on her team because she's been sitting in lane doing what she does. And actually, we see somebody in a little bit of trouble. Magnus RP does come through, does miss complete on top of Mirana. Mirana does get caught in some of the trees. If only she had a force staff, throws out the arrow, just going to preference her runaway, and she does get her smoke revealed. Sadly, Earthshaker was just like 2 pixels away from seeing her. 2 freaking pixels. And Mirana does make it alive, but RP is on cooldown now, guys. That's one huge thing to point out. That means it's not going to be available for the next team fight, which is more than assuredly to happen in the next 60 seconds. Mirana ulti actually going to get used. These guys are going to try to see if they can get some positioning to get a kill on top of somebody. They will be able to find the Axe in the jungle, but will these guys be able to engage upon it is a big question. Broodmother with her own Necro units to help these creeps push. Look how much damage they're getting right now. They're getting a bonus. Okay, I don't know. They're getting a whole bunch of attack speed though, but it doesn't matter. Axe is here. Axe is going to go ahead and spin him like a boss, and Mirana arrow does fly, hits on top of Axe. It can't engage upon this if they really want to. This is one of those things where you don't really want to deny your tower, but if you have to, you will. These guys will have to. Top tower does go down. Actually, we got an Earthshaker coming in full man mode, trying to do what he can. Earthshaker's ulti does come through. 63 points. What was that? 63 victories? I don't really know what that meant. 6 of 3 victory? I don't know. That was confusing. But she has 72 damage right now. She has 72 damage right now from her ulti's passive. And actually, we got a little bit of trouble coming on top of Legion Commander. Legion Commander going to be going down. Easy kills, easy. Nice little engagement coming from them. Too much damage coming from too many different directions. And I think her armor was off whenever that happened. That means she had no additional HP. And the arrow does come from Mirana, does land on top of Vengeful Spirit. They will be able to go engage upon that if they really want to. But no, it's too much CC around the side. Axe is getting a nice little taunt on top of Stalker. Stalker a little bit of trouble, taking too much damage. Earthshaker with all the CC, catching on top of Rubick. Rubick in a little bit of trouble. Ulti coming out from Earthshaker, ulti coming out from Axe, does kill Stalker. And these guys will be forced to run away with their tails between their legs. Speaking of the tails between their legs, Magnus ulti does fly through, catches 2, gets killed on top of 2 people, and that's 4 people on the side of the Radiant dead. Earthshaker going to see if he can find himself a Broodmother somewhere around here. And Brood is still going to be here. She's going to be as rude as possible. That's fine. Earthshaker might be in a little bit of trouble. If Broodmother can find the damage, well, she definitely can find the damage. And Earthshaker is going to continue his voyage. He's going to continue to see if he can find a Broodmother. He's going to continue to see if he can kill her. And he does find her. They do finally see her. I don't know if they'll be able to actually catch her though. Earthshaker is going to come forward. They do finally see her. Broodmother's webs are on cooldown right now. She's in a lot of trouble. She's going to be going down. Easy kill for these guys to pick up on. She gets kicked into the jungle. She just gets thrown on the ground, like all casual like. It is a boost of travel for her. So she will be able to TP back wherever she feels like it. She does have the Necro unit. She does have some spiderlings that are still alive. Actually, they should be dead by the time she comes back alive, so never mind. Oh, hold on. What about this one? If Axe doesn't kill it, she might be able to TP to it. Nope, he killed it. He killed it. Meanwhile, Mirana getting chased by Earthshaker, who does have a whole bunch of damage. Shadow Blade plus 8. He's been a Battle Fury by the looks of it. Mirana does pop her ulti, so these guys can run away and try to rearrange and re-engage. Magnus Invis rune of his own. And his ulti's up in 30 seconds. Yes, this Legion Commander, she's going to be going for what looks to be a Deso next. Desolator, really good. BKB, really good on her as well. She just needs to be able to do some right clicks. But I think anything that can give her strength and damage is really good. And a BKB, of course, is a really good item for her. Look at it, lifesteal, plus 197. Mirana a little bit of trouble. Shadow Blade forward from Earthshaker. Invis rune up on Magnus. And Magnus actually going to come forward. Get a skewer. Almost got Mirana on the low ground. If she would have been on the low ground, she might have been a little bit of trouble. Stun coming up for Earthshaker. Almost caught a Legion Commander. And Legion Commander does get swapped out. She is going to pop herself a nice little horn so she can keep herself nice and healthy. And there's the damage coming out from these guys. Actually going to blink forward. Get a nice little taunt. Beautiful RP coming up from Magnus. Does catch 3 people inside of it. Holy dear Jesus, guys. These guys just might be dead. Mirana get hit with the ulti coming up from Earthshaker. A lot of stuff getting donated towards that. Doesn't really matter. Actually, this ulti on top of Legion Commander, so she's dead. Nobody here to actually do anything. Rubick trying to run away. Wishes he had a 4-staff right now. Doesn't really matter. He goes down. Double kill for Axe, and there's the Legion Commander buying back, getting a nice little bit of damage on top of Earthshaker. Earthshaker does go down, and Legion Commander getting stuck inside one place, getting taunted to death, and she does go down. Double kills. That's the second time dying. She has a whole entire 69 seconds left for her death timer. And that's 4 people dead on the side of the Radiant. If you count Legion Commander twice, which you should count Legion Commander twice, because she did buy back, guys.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But Broodmother's up top. Who to travel, Necronomicon in hand, ready to push these lanes like a boss or like a mother.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Earthspirit gonna just gonna casually be here because he has the detections. He has enough control to deal with the Broodmother, but he's still at the same time he needs to really be careful. He needs to really be careful because if he does get caught out with too much damage, he'll of course be dead, as can be said about anybody, right? But look, the whole entire team is here again, and this is prime opportunity for these guys to be pushing these lanes. If I were playing on the radio right now, the thing I'll be yelling at, well, not necessarily yelling, but the thing I'll be saying in the chat right now will be, alright, just keep all the lanes pushed and let Broodmother do what she's doing, and we'll be fine. If they just keep all the lanes pushed, they can possibly split the team up, which is what they want to happen, because the synergy from the Dire comes out when they have everybody together. And actually, speaking of that, we got Night Stalker in a little bit of trouble. Does take a whole bunch of damage, and he gets pushed all the way back into the trees, forced to turn his armor on, and then he turns it off and casually dies. He does buy his Heart of Taras recipe, so he's a little bit away from the heart, but still, that is gold he no longer has now. That is 326 gold that he no longer has now, guys. It's also nighttime's coming up very soon. Oh, I don't really know. He screwed up the nighttime timer. His ult's on cooldown. Nighttime's not coming up anytime soon, so I guess it's fine that he died. I mean, it's not fine that he died, but it's not that bad. Could be a lot worse. It could be nighttime. And look, there's a Battle Fury up on Earthspirit. So I guess more regen, which is nice. Oh, I see. Ability to clear out these spiders. That's what he wants. And Earthshaker, actually, he almost has his Battle Fury up too. A few gold away from that. Broodmother's actually going to go on top of Earthshaker. Earthshaker does have his ult. He can drop if he needs to. Broodmother's going to do a whole bunch of damage to Earthshaker first. And Earthshaker's actually going to try to bait this out as long as he possibly can. Shadow Blade is up on top of him. But it doesn't really matter. Broodmother does have a Necro user. She does go down. Easy kills her. Easy, beautiful, beautiful spinning coming out from Earthspirit. Or pure evil, whatever you want to call him. I shall call you Earthspirit because it's the only name I remember to say. And look, there's a Heaven's Halberd up on Axe. That is a deal with the Legion Commander. Alright guys, picture this. Legion Commander says, hey, I'm gonna kill your Vengeful Spirit with a duel. They start dueling. Axe throws out his Heaven's Halberd. Legion Commander instantly cannot attack. And for all those who don't know how her lifesteal works when she's attacking and something's attacking her. So when attacked, the Legion Commander has a chance. Oh, okay, never mind. Wait, it's only one attack? I thought she had to be attacking too. I'm sorry guys, I apologize. So she can still get lifesteal. I guess. So it won't be the best. It won't be the most efficient thing in the world. Whatevs. But I was under the impression. That she had to be attacking while it was going on too. But she's had to be attacked. In that case, ignore what I was saying. What I was going to say is that she can't lifesteal while she's dueled, or while she's in duel mode. While she's having Heaven's Halberd, because she can't attack. But that's obviously not true anymore. Or that's obviously not true at all. Look at all his lifesteal. And Mirana ult is getting used. Mirana does go down mid, but the rotations can come in if these guys do want it. I don't know if Earthspirit's ulti was used. Looks like his ulti was not used. And these guys are actually going to rotate into the jungle, see if they can get anything more. Earthshaker, not Earthshaker, Nice Dog's ulti was used. He will be able to find himself an Earth Spirit in the jungle, but that's probably not what he wants to see right now. And oh yeah, I forgot, that's a Magnus. So there's a Battle Fury up on Earth Spirit, and there's a Magnus. That's a lot of free damage on top of him and all his allies. And Earthshaker, does he have it? He has it too. And he has a Battle Fury as well. Lincoln Spirit is up on Magnus.
Roshan has fallen to the jungle.
And Earthshaker gets himself a Lincoln's for free. Meanwhile, down bottom, Broodmother, just having a ball, hanging on to her spiderlings, and this is where it becomes really scary. Yeah, Legion Commander, she can still do a whole bunch of damage, deceptively speaking, but she really needs to get her bigger items up. Having a BKB will help her stay alive for a little bit. It'll help her get rid of all the CC coming out from Earth Spirit, but it really won't stop the Earthshaker. Not Earthshaker. It really won't stop the Vengeful Spirit from swapping her. It won't stop the Magnus from throwing the RP on top of her. And actually, we got Axe about to blink forward here very soon. He does blink forward. Legion Commander does get a whole bunch of damage for free on top of Axe, and Axe does throw out the Heaven's Halberd. Legion Commander going to continue to run away while the Heaven's Halberd is used, and she just casually purges herself and heals. Looks for a call, throws out the call, doesn't see anybody. And that has a 15-second cooldown. 18. And now we're at a sort of impasse where both teams are just kind of looking to do what they can. Trying to see if they can catch anybody on. They will be meeting here very soon. Earthspirit does throw out the nice little stun coming forward. He does find himself a Broodmother. Just barely catches vision. That Axe does miss his taunt, and Broodmother's going to continue to run into the trees while she can. Meanwhile, Magnus does get his Link Sphere popped. I did hear that on the backside. Now we got the fight happening on the side. We got Legion Commander going versus Vengeful Spirit. The attacks are coming onto the side, and Vengeful Spirit, not for Vengeful Spirit. Legion Commander did pop a BKB in that fight, so she will not have it here very soon. For the rest of this fight, we got the ulti coming out for Earthshaker doing a lot of work on top of Night Stalker. Night Stalker can't do anything but stand there and take the damage like a boss. And now we got somebody else taking damage like a beautiful RP coming up from Magnus. If only he had a refresher, he would be able to keep these guys here for a long time. I mean, we got Legion Commander going toe to toe. She does not win any duels or anything, but she does pop the H's on top of Earthshaker. So Vengeful Spirit, the only one dead. Mirana is alive. Her ulti is available. She can pop if she needs to. She does TP up top. She wants to get back to this fight, and I'm surprised that 2 or 3 towers still up. Meanwhile, Legion Commander in a lot of trouble. She's trying to target her armor like a ball. She does get hit with stun. She does get hit with some CC. Will she be able to survive? No, she will not be able to survive. She goes down. Mirana's here, back in the fight, though. She's ready to fight. She's ready to kill somebody. Earthshaker looks like he might be next, and this will be a dead Earthshaker finally, and now we got Earth Spirit running away in the trees, but sadly he kills the trees, and Night Stalker does not have a void. He does have a void. Does get the kill on top of that Earthshaker, or Earth Spirit. So Earthshaker, Earth Spirit, Vengeful Spirit, and Legion Commander, the only people who died, or Mirana, the only people who died in the fight. Broodmother is still alive, which is a big thing. I honestly think that Broodmother needs to go ahead and start pushing another lane. It's going to be difficult for her to get these Raxes by herself. She was starting all down bottom to push this lane, but she did come on top to help her team out with the fight. But I think right now is the time for her to go start pushing bot, because they're not going to be able to break a tower yet. Because Legion Commander's dead, that's their, not necessarily their primary source of damage, but that's a huge source of the damage. Maybe once Night Stalker gets Aghanim accepted, they'll be able to do a lot more as far as sieging things after the nighttime. But as far as sieging things right now, they need Legion Commander with her right clicks, really, quite frankly. Night Stalker come forward, the Dust of Appearance was popped. Tactical pause from Rubick, oh my gosh. But Night Stalker is spotted out. These guys do know he's here. Night Stalker does know he's dusted up, and he's going to continue to chase. He's going to get swapped out by Vengeful Spirit. He's going to get the Link Spirit thrown on top of him by, actually it's the Link Spirit thrown on top of him by his ally. Heaven's Halberd does get used on top of Mirana, and Mirana's going to be forced to stand still because she has nothing to do but stand still, guys. Now we got Night Stalker a little bit trouble. He's getting CC'd to death. His heart is actually getting activated. No, he toggles the armor on, toggles the armor off. He's going to go ahead and run towards base while his team pushes in, trying to get something. Actually, is the ulti on top of Night Stalker, so he is dead. Meanwhile, we got the units trying to kill his tower. They do get 1 Rax. Will they be able to get the second Rax is a big question. It's such a disrespectful way to die. I mean, it's like you're doing all you can to do what you can do to be useful to your team, and then Earth Spirit just kicks you and you die. It's like Chuck Norris goes to your door, says Merry Christmas, gives you a Christmas present, and then kicks you in the face, and then watches you die as you slide across your floor. That your mom just so happened to remember to wax, and now it's all slippery and slidey, so you fall in you not only like slide like a normal 5 feet, but you slide like an additional 40 feet. So you slide 45 feet plus 10 other feet because it's Chuck Norris. That's a shameful way to die, guys. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, back onto things that are actually relevant to the game. Vengeful Spirit is up top. Blink's coming forward from Axe, trying to see if he can catch anything, but he will be able to catch nothing but spiderlings. But he doesn't really care. That's a 6-second cooldown on that call. He actually doesn't have a lot of mana. But he's trying to build he's just trying to build an Magnus up to help him out with that.
Dire's bottom
Broodmother.
tower is under
Oh no, it's
attack.
Earthshaker. Earthshaker going to TP up top. And both sides looking really on edge, if you ask me. Legion Commander, she can do a lot to help carry her team, but she needs her items. But if they do wait long enough, she will get her items. Night Stalker, he's getting beefier and beefier as the game goes on, so he's going to be even harder to kill. If he gets an AC, I think it'll be over. I think they won't be able to kill him at all. Meanwhile, Broodmother, she's doing what she can to keep pushing. She's getting herself a Heaven's Halberd coming up on her so she can deal with Earthshaker. I would argue that Broodmother needs to get a BKB. That is exactly what I would argue, because she needs to be able to right click as well. They need every bit of damage they can get, and everybody on their team needs a BKB just to deal with Earth Spirit, because his CC is out the roof. The only thing to counter him, to me, is getting yourself a whole bunch of magic immunity, or getting yourself a whole bunch of magic resistance, because his, well, actually magic resistance won't do much anyway, because it only does like, what, 100 damage, like petty damage. Broodmother gonna hang out in the fire because that's what she does, but the whole entire team on the side of the Dire is just hanging out top, doing what they can to try to catch her. And Broodmother's actually gonna get spotted out into the base, forces Papa spawn spider webs, and these guys, I don't know if they saw that. But Earth Spirit will not be able to find her. She's hiding in the trees, or sorry, she's hiding in the fire. Meanwhile, the push is coming down bottom. The middle tower does go down. So while these guys are trying to focus on Broodmother, they're losing towers left and right. And that's not a good thing to have happen. Mirana gonna leap forward. That's his last outer tower for the Dire down. And what are they really gonna do right now? Because they're trying to kill the Broodmother, who's just playing chicken with them right now. She's saying, "Hey, I'm just gonna keep running back and forth, up and down this line, and see if you guys can catch me." And they're not gonna be able to catch her because she's freaking walking on top of trees. And Earth Spirit's going to TP out. They're going to try to go for kill down bottom top of Night Stalker. Night Stalker is going to be going down. His ulti did get used. He does have buyback. He should have buyback. Especially if he's trying to be that risky. Okay, he does have buyback, so he can't use it if he needs to, but there's no need for him to use it because the Dire are not really pushing out. They get one lane constantly pushed. I think they're spending too much time trying to focus on Broodmother. But that said, they can't just leave her alone, and that's one thing that sucks about Broodmother is that you can't just leave her alone because she'll just casually take your lax racks. She'll casually take your tier 4 tower. She'll casually take these useless buildings that you have here so she can get some free gold. So it's a really tough decision to make, but I think at the end of the day, the decision they need to make is, alright, let's go for a team fight. And then again, how do you really do that? They can't really ward either. They have one ward on the high ground so they can see this, but they won't really be able to see the fact that there's a Legion Commander coming here very soon. She will be able to find herself an axe if she wants to go for the kill on top of him, but he has a little bit too much armor, don't forget that. And he also has a Heaven's Halberd. Looks like she will decide to back away. Earth Spirit is down bottom, so he has a gem. Looks like Legion Commander might be able to find something, might be able to make something out of this. Mirana does come forward. She does find herself an axe. Axe does throw his taunt, does get a nice little bit of damage on top of Mirana. Now we got the fight happening. We got Legion Commander actually getting pulled in by beautiful Magnus ulti right on time. Don't forget Legion Commander does have BKB. They're not finished. Axe does not go down in the ulti. BKB does get popped by Legion Commander very late. And that's a wasted BKB charge, if anything. So Axe is able to at least force out that. The RP was used, and they did not get anything in return. The Dire side didn't. But at the end of the day, they forced the BKB charge out of a Legion Commander, which means that's down to a modest 8 seconds. Now we got Broodmother casually going to be going down. She's trying to find herself some trees to run up, but it doesn't matter. She takes too much damage from the backside. Eats all that damage because there's a Daedalus up on Earthshaker. And remember I was telling you before about carry Earthshaker? All you want to do is pop an enchanted totem, which increases your damage by 400%. Wow. Increases your damage by 400% for the next auto attack. And if you crit at the same time, and also he has a damage coming from Battle Fury and Shadow Blade as well, that's a lot of damage. That's just a lot of damage. It's like he can pretty much one-shot Rubick now. And Rubick has a modest 1,000 HP. He can one-shot creep waves, guys. I mean, I don't know what to say. That's Rubick dead right there. That was 1,940 something damage. And oh, he has Empowered too. I forgot about that. That is disgusting. I am offended about the amount of damage that Earthshaker can do right now, guys. Anyway. Oh yeah, Creep's dead. I mean, I just heard one drop and that was it. Anyway. AC is up on Legion Commander, so that's negative armor coming up for people who decide to fight for her, or fight against her, and it's also more damage coming up from Night Stalker, and more HP from Night Stalker as well. Because don't forget, the AC does work in the AoE, it does give you some nice little HP. I mean, we got a blink coming up from the side, I don't know where it went. Oh, there it goes, it went this way. Night Stalker in a little bit of trouble. He does find himself a nice little gaggle of his enemy team right in front of him. And Mirana ulti does get used, Earthshaker does have himself a geometry sight so they can't see him, and Night Stalker does go down. That is going to delay whatever the heck he was trying to build by a lot. And I want to say he's going for Magnus because he does have a lot of gold saves up. Meanwhile, Broodmother's just TPing on top. Gonna casually kill herself some creeps, get some more farm because she's not fully fed yet. And my question is, what is she gonna be going for next? She can go for Basher, yeah, I see that. I can see that being a good choice. Go for Basher and then go for A-Blade. Meanwhile, we got Mirana getting chased. She does have a leap. No, she already used her leap. She doesn't have anything. She just gets kicked into the ground. That's such a disrespectful way to die, man. It's like you started here and then you died over there. That sucks. Broodmother's here. She does not get taunted by Axe, so she is gonna be able to make it all alive. She does have TP up in a few seconds. Earthshaker gonna do a nice little pull into the trees, and he will be able to do it again here very soon. I think Magnus did see a Broodmother. Broodmother's gonna continue to run away. The jig is up. She's gonna start running. She does make it out that one alive. But no, Magnus is not able to blink far enough. He does get forced out forward. Beautiful RP coming up from him, but he's not able to catch anything but a Legion Commander. Actually, I think that might be better. Legion Commander does pop that BKB, does go for the fight, toe-to-toe with Magnus. Magnus does go down. Damage does go for free on top of Legion Commander. 66 victories, whatever that means. And now we got Legion Commander going to take a whole bunch of damage coming up from Earthshaker. She's trying to toggle her armor like a boss. She will be able to toggle them long enough. And now we got Night Stalker trying to come forward, trying to keep his Legion Commander alive, but she does go down. And here's Earthshaker. He has a BKB of his own. He's going to get himself something stolen by Rubick, and Rubick does have the bonus smash. He can drop if he needs to. Does drop in the wrong direction, and Earthshaker will be able to make it alive because he has rocks.
Invisibility.
And the Invis rune is up on Night Stalker. BKB charge was used on both Earthshaker and Legion Commander, so I guess it's a good thing. But hey guys, Roshan's getting done right now.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Just a casual 867 damage crit. I'm just saying, guys, Earthshaker has a lot of damage right now, and it's very scary. And oh, by the way, I don't think he had an Empower on that time, but I mean, look at his damage. And he's building an AC too, which I think is a correct item choice to go for. I actually think he needs a BKB too, because his team is starting to rely on him for right clicks as well. Night Stalker plus Rubick coming around the side, see if they can find anybody. They will be able to find themselves an Earthshaker here very soon if they are so inclined to do so. But it looks like Earthshaker a little bit too far away, and his Shadow Blade should be up in 9 seconds. That should be long enough for him to survive. No Ags up on Night Stalker yet. I'm actually kind of sad about that. But he will have enough gold here very soon for it. And oh yeah, that was my question before. Can Rubick run over rocks? Like, can he run over Elder Titans or Earth Spirits rocks and then go super far? Because if he can, that'll be so sick. Like that's like next level Dota. Like force Earth Spirit to throw out a rock and then use his rock before he uses his own rock. Oh my god, that'll be disgusting. Let's talk about strategy, guys. Alright, Broodmother's in the jungle, the mighty jungle. The lion sleeps tonight, or the spider. And these guys are doing a really good job keeping this defended. I think that's really because the range Rax is the only one that was here. And the only one that's gone. And what that basically means is that the creeps, the range creeps, they do the most damage, and they can do significantly more damage, like 58 worth of damage versus 33, which is a lot. But the meat shields in the front, I think will push the lane a lot harder. So your range creep, they can push it, yeah, but they won't push it as hard to me as the melee creeps, because the melee creeps, I mean, you get 4 of them, and they'll just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. They'll just stack up, and there'll just be so many that it's such an annoying thing. But Night Stalker needs to go ahead and TP out right now. He's actually going to be running right into the trap of everybody. He does get swapped out by Vengeful Spirit, which just might save his life a little bit. No, won't really save his life for enough. And he does finally go down. And nighttime hits again, so it's going to be nighttime while he's dead right now. But they do say that the entire team was down bottom. So they're going to start pushing mid and start pushing top. Broodmother is doing what she can to keep this lane pushed. She's doing her job. And I'm still curious to see if the Bastard does come out. And here's Axe doing a nice little bit of spins. Might be able to kill himself a... Oh, nope, Creeps killed it. Might be able to kill himself a Necker unit on accident. But no, it didn't go down. That's what, additional 12%? Oh, 9%. 9% attack speed. And he also has mana burn. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody use it. But anyway, we got somebody getting punched to death. That was a Legion commander getting caught in the crossfire of everything. Mirana gonna be forced to run away. I think these guys saw somebody. They're gonna keep running. Or they're gonna go back to defend the base. The top racks are under attack. If Broodmother can get this without dying, then it'll be perfect. Looks like Legion commander. No, Legion commander. Earthshaker and everybody else gonna show up to help defend. That's a little bit of damage done, and it's gonna be healing now all back up. Broodmother a little bit of trouble. She does get caught out by everybody, just barely in range, just barely out of range. I mean. By Earthshaker, and actually she's stuck in a tree. She's actually going to try to TP out. She does get TP'd out. No, she does not TP out in time. And she does get taunted. She does finally go down.
What would your mother say?
And oh look, Earthshaker's still casually farming up these ancients, and that's AC built up completely on him. And he's going to go back and do it again, guys, because he's freaking Earthshaker. He's a carry Earthshaker. He needs damage. Casual player. Definitely not the casual player. Being a boss right now. And at the end of the day, I mean, Mirana, she can't really do much. She can throw an arrow and try to be swift as she can. But her ulti is really not useful when somebody has a gym like this, like an Earth Spirit who's not really going to die that easily. And also you have a Broodmother who all she can really do is sit in a lane and keep pushing. And I mean, it's going to get to a point where the whole entire team just gives up, or just gets fed up enough where they just show up and all kill you. Which can work out to the favor. That can help them get some early towers because, like I said before, the whole entire dire side is hanging out up here trying to kill this, and the whole entire radiant side is down here trying to kill these outer towers, but the outer towers are gone. The outer towers are all kind of gone, so Broodmother, she has a PKB at least, she needs some damage or some way to survive. And they're actually going to lose their towers in a nice little succession here. And they might lose somebody very important. They are going to lose a Night Stalker who does get caught with RP, taking a whole bunch of right-click damage, and he does go down. AC is what he needs, honestly, guys. But AC is not what he has. And this tower, bottom tower is going to be going down. Vengeful has a man style. I'm impressed. Rubick throwing out his nice little Fade Bolt. Nice little chunk of damage coming out from Legion Commander as well. Legion Spirit is getting used on top of Earthshaker. And Mirana ulti does get used. Earth Spirit is back at base. No, I don't know where Earth Spirit is, but TPs do come out. Earth Spirit is back at base. And these guys might be able to kill somebody. They might be able to kill the Earthshaker. They can kill the Earthshaker, but no, it doesn't matter. He has Aegis right now. He's going to be going down to that, and these guys need to hurry up and focus him now because he has a Shadow Blade. And that will be the duel getting thrown on top of him. No assist coming up from these guys. These guys need to turn back around and help him out. Because this is going to be an Earthshaker going to be able to get away here very soon. Arrow does fly from Mirana and she does go down. Or Earthshaker does go down. Meanwhile, Broodmother trying to run away. She does go down. She does get kicked away. But she's still dead. Like I said, guys, that's a miserable way to die. I don't like it. It makes me sad every time I see Earthshaker just like capitalize with a Chuck Norris judo kick. Or not, they have judo kicks in judo. I think judo's about throwing. I know they have a judo chop. And a judo flip. I don't know about a judo kick. Sounds kind of intense. But nonetheless, guys, let's go and take a look at these graphs because I know I have not looked at them at all. The goal graph shows that the Dire they were competing with the Radiant back and forth, but it looks like the Dire just got a very nice recent lead. And now what that basically means is that that translates from directly to towers in the Roshan. So they were able to get this tower down here. They were also able to get this tower up here, and also they got Roshan. So that's a lot of gold going away in a very short amount of time, which is why you see that quick spike in the graph going down towards the Dire. Now, as far as the Radiant, they were holding on to it for a while. They lost it a little bit from the Dire, but then they got it back, and now they lost it completely. And it's really hard to say which team has the advantage right now because the tower advantage is, of course, in the favor of. Actually, no, the tower advantage is, of course, in favor of the Radiant. That's obviously C.
Generation.
But the Dire are holding onto one of those racks in the top lane, so that means their creep wave are going to push slightly harder. Actually, no, much harder, because that's the melee creeps. They got both racks, and the Radiant don't have the melee racks, which means that their range creeps won't be able to do as much damage because they'll be dying a lot faster. So TB coming on top from Broodmother. Gonna do what she can to keep this lane pushed back. Her spiderlings are coming forward, taking a whole bunch of damage. No Vladimir's offering a Broodmother, and I actually like this a lot. I don't like when I see a Vladimir's offering a Brood, because it just gives away where you are. Like, people can eat. Especially if you consider how Earth Spirit and Axe have been playing, as far as trying to kill the Broodmother whenever she's up top. If she had a Vladimir's offering, they can easily find her. They say, oh, this creep has a Vladimir's offering aura on it. That means Broodmother's in this general area. Let's just go ahead and just walk around this general area. So Axe does blink forward, does miss the taunt on top of Mirana because she did leap away. Legion Commander around the backside. And she might be able to catch off somebody. I don't know if she wants to do this. Invis does get used. No Fortify available for the Radiant. But the whole entire Dire side are mid. Magnus ulti is up, and I don't know if he has a refresher, but if he did, it'll be sexy as crap. He does not have a refresher right now. Earthshaker stun does fly through. Magnus does throw out a nice little Or does get his leaks for pop, and Night Stalker trying to do what he can to keep these guys fighting. He does get taunted up by Axe. I thought that blocked. I thought it was blocked by BKB. It doesn't really matter. It wasn't blocked by BKB. Somebody does go down. Jim with 2 side is dropped on one side, and actually what? Earthshaker is going to come forward, try to go for the kill on top of his Legion Commander, who he really hates right now. Legion Commander go ahead and throw out a duel. No, she's not going to be able to throw a duel. She does take a whole bunch of damage. She does finally go down. Broodmother pops with BKB. She's going to be going down. Easy kill is easy. This is going to be a death of the whole entire base of the Radiant here very soon. The tower is going to be going. The Rax is going to be following here very soon. Legion Commander can do what she's trying to do what she can, but she's not going to be enough. All she can do is get swapped in and just die, and that's actually what she's going to do right now. She does take a whole bunch of damage. Axe popping that ulti as well, getting dunked into the ground. Legion Commander is in 105 seconds left on her timer. I don't know if anybody's going to be alive long enough to help defend this base. The GGs might come out very soon. But Broodmother's finally is doing what they can, but they're not going to be able to do much. They're going to be timing out too fast, and these creeps are way too beefy right now.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack.
And really, what it all boils down to is item choices coming out from both teams. Yes, I said that Earthshaker is going to take him a long time to get his items up, so he can be effective. But he did build the right items to help himself become effective. Me personally, I think Night Stalker needed to build an AC. Legion Commander, yeah, she can get an AC too, but Night Stalker needs an AC too. When you have a lot of HP like that, you need armor to protect it, guys. And at the end of the day, I mean, they just kind of lost because they let the game go on for way too long. Earthshaker was building carry style, which is not the most efficient thing in the world, but it worked. I don't know what to say, guys. He got 12 kills, and Earth Spirit was being a boss with those Chuck Norris kicks. So anyway, my name's CulBlu. I was about you guys running podcast number 75. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys whenever.